What's going on, guys? It's Ben here from BH Aquatics, and in today's video we're basically just going to be doing a non-edited video about how to get rid of hair algae. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video in particular is, as you can see, I have a huge problem with it. Basically, there's just one issue with doing this video. I said that I was going to do a red cherry shrimp care video today, and obviously this video would take its place, but since red cherry shrimp plays actually a pretty big role in getting rid of hair algae, I decided I'd kill two birds with one stone and just talk about both in the same video. So, as you can see in my planted nano tank here, I actually do have red cherry shrimp, and I actually have quite a bit of them. I think they're gonna be breeding pretty soon. I see some things. I don't know exactly how they breed. I don't know if they lay eggs or not. I'm pretty sure they lay eggs, but obviously this is not a breeding video. This is a care guide and a algae extermination video. So we're not really gonna get into that, but hopefully we'll have some more cherry shrimp on the horizon. So let's just start off by talking about the hair algae, because we really don't have much to talk about it, except for the point that if you have a hair algae problem, a lot of people say that cherry shrimp may or may not eat it. Well, the only fish that I feed in this tank is the only fish that's in here, and that's my neon tetra. Otherwise, my cherry shrimp, they don't eat. They eat the food on the bottom, but I had a huge problem with hair algae in the past. Literally, all the back part over there, near the Java fern plant. I don't know if you can see that one. The brown leaves way over in the corner. But all of that was completely covered with this hair algae stuff. And as soon as I put these guys in here, I got about 8 of them. 2 of them died. The 6 literally took care of that entire back area, and now they're working on this front area, and that was 4 days ago. Literally, cherry shrimp, if you have a good tank for them, they are the easiest way to get rid of hair algae. Now, let's talk about the cherry shrimp. Cherry shrimp, well, first of all, they're very hardy. They really don't need much. They can basically live in any hardness water, any pH. They're like guppies. They can survive a lot. Unless, of course, there's something wrong. Like, for instance, the 2 that I had that died, when I got one of them, when I got it, it just looked very unhealthy. The other one actually got sucked into the other filter I had. That's why, if you guys have seen my videos before, you may have seen that I had a hang-on filter for this tank. Now I have a sponge filter in there just so they don't get sucked up. I literally just did that. And that is recommended when having a cherry shrimp tank or having cherry shrimp in your tank, just because the power filters and the hang-on filters, sometimes they will suck up your cherry shrimp, and obviously that's a bad thing if cherry shrimp makes up a huge part of your cleanup crew. Now, what I have them normally at for temperature with my heater in the back is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Above is okay, you know, a little below is okay. These guys really, honestly, survive anything. Now, what do I have them in? I have them in my 5-gallon nano tank. So, I mean, yeah, let's let that, yeah, there we go. 5-gallon nano tank. It's not even filled up all the way. These guys have been doing pretty damn well, honestly. With the amount of work they've gotten done cleaning up my tank, it's very impressive. So, these guys, for feeding, they really don't need much. They'll eat the algae, but some people will feed their shrimp, and you can buy like specific foods for shrimp. Like, you can get like almond leaves and stuff, and different things like that from like shrimp sellers, like online shrimp sellers and websites and stuff like that, like Flip Aquatics. He's a big one. Definitely gotten some good stuff from him. Maybe I should do an unboxing sometime. But these guys overall are some pretty hardy fish, and care is super simple. tanks. You really don't need a huge tank. These guys, I mean, shrimp entirely are basically made for nano tanks. Like, they're not made because, you know, you can't make a shrimp, yeah. So, they can survive basically anything that you put them in. Obviously recommended 70 degrees at least. A sponge filter, so that matin filters too, those work good. Sponge filters and matin filters. 70 degrees. Make sure that you feed them specific foods or foods entirely, like fish foods, if you don't have a sustainable amount of algae. And otherwise, easiest way to get rid of hair algae, cherry shrimp. So, I mean, it's basically just a really awesome cycle. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I am kind of sputtering here. Of course, that's just because it's a non-edited video. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.